Hi, this is Reality News Japan. This channel shows what's happening in Japan based on the fact. Some neighbor countries try to give lots of propaganda to disregard Japan or to keep their regime based on full of their imagination. I showed yesterday about suspicious smuggling from South Korea to blacklisted countries with 156 cases in recent 4 years. South Korea excuses that the list is the one what South Korea prevented in advance before shipment. They say they are proud of their controlling ability. How about penalties for companies caused these amounts? Or same companies repeated the attempt? Some cases are clear that the materials have been actually shipped to Iran, Malaysia, Indonesia, etc. About this case, they insist that the one shipped before are not made in Japan but in China or South Korea. Even primary school students do not excuse like this, do they? As Korean nature, they never ever apologize at all. Further big and surprising news arrived on 11th of July from South Korea. According to one of the assembly members says he found the case hydrogen fluoride was illegally exported to North Korea from Japan. It is about 30 cases between 1996 and 2003. Japanese indication about smuggled export from South to North Korea is just conspiracy of Japan. South Korea is living in the fantasy as usual. It is true in the past some companies were severely punished in Japan due to violation of the export rule and shipped the goods to North Korea. It was wrong, but it does not mean South Korea is innocent in the past 4 years. He says also Japan should refrain from emotional activity, otherwise Japan would be isolated in the world. It is funny to look back G20 on June in Japan. Only South Korean President Moon Jae-in looked isolated. It seems South Korea desperately would like Japan to withdraw export controls to them. As they are so confident, arrogant and never admit any snippet of their mistake, they should file a lawsuit to ICJ and do everything by themselves without asking or begging help or money to Japan. It is said that Japan is ready for another sanctions such as letter of credit or LC that Japanese banks give as guarantees to South Korean banks for international transaction. South Korean won is not international currency and not credible. Without the LC, they cannot purchase from other countries. Japan should stop to issue LC immediately as well because South Korea is not the country to keep the promise, otherwise credibility of Japanese bank becomes decreased with such an uncollectible debt. Thanks for watching the video. I have lots of topics to show you, based on the truth. See you next time.